We are tier listing all of Real Madrid's kits from the 90s up until the modern day. That's what we do here on Fullest Piece. We figure out which ones are trash, which ones are class. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and throw it over to P, who's going to give a little bit of a history lesson on Real Madrid.
Possibly, probably, actually, if you ask everyone, the biggest club in the world. It is Real Madrid.
I think by every poll ever, it's always Madrid too.
It is. I mean, kind of interesting history. Students founded they called it the Sociedad Sky football team in 1897. There was a conflict between some of the members, and those members left and they created their new club called Nueva Sociedad de Football, or New Society of Football. In 1901, they renamed it to the Madrid Football Club. Fun note, Real means, obviously, do you know what that means, Manoli?
I do not. Tell me.
Real means royalty. So you have to be given that name by a member of, obviously, a royal family or royal party. So in 1920, the club name was changed to Real Madrid because King Alfonso XIII granted the title of Real to the club. And now that's why on their crests or on
crown,
they get the crown. Titles and trophies here, they have the most La Ligas with 36. They have the most Champions League by a landslide, 15. The most winningest club.
Never lost a Champions League final. Crazy statistic.
That is
They have won
wild.
every single. That means they've been to
15 and 0. They've gone 15 and 0.
Literally.
20 Copa del Reys and 13 Super Copas. Everyone knows they are the Los Blancos. They wear white. So that's it. White shirt, white shorts, white socks. But obviously the iconic players, both Ronaldos, Cristiano and R9. Historically, Di Stefano and Puskas, I believe, also played there. And then obviously the Galacticos, baby. Figo, Zidane, Beckham, Iker Casillas, Sergio Ramos, and even today with Modric and Toni Kroos, Marcelo, just countless names. The first year we're going to start 98-99. I picked 98-99 because of an iconic sponsorship. This is their first year with Adidas. Before they were with, I believe, Kelme. Starting off here, this is a beauty. This is a beauty. The collar is fantastic, is what sets the tone. The Teca sponsorship is also iconic, I feel like, for Real Madrid shirts.
This is like Teca is vintage Madrid across the board.
Yeah, I don't even know what Teca is. I want to say Tekken, but like...
Teca is a multinational kitchen and bath company. This away kit, I will say, I do think is decent.
Yeah, it's decent. I don't like the horizontal thing, the striping.
Crazy to go for two blue kits. As your away in third. A crazy play.
I think this is a wear it out though. This is a wear it out.
I like this more than the away kit. This feels like it should be the away kit.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say.
99-2000, entering the Millennium. They win the Champions League. But finished fifth.
They pulled a Chelsea there.
This is super
clean. Beauty. They won a
Champions League.
They won Champions League, dude.
You're right.
Yeah.
Whenever they really start getting into the orange for their kits, it's like always a win for me.
It's always that gold. It's like that nice gold. And what helps with like on the black kits is the badge pops more because obviously it's a white base.
White badge.
So like it just always makes it seems like it's nicer than it really is.
Wear it out.
Okay, I was feeling decent, high decent.
I like the baby blue with the Madrid crest there. I guess this pops well. Like I think this does a better job than last year's away kit.
Okay, I'll put a word out. 2000-2001, we are moving into the new millennium. I mentioned it if you watch our Barca episode. I did mention that Luis Figo comes in through a controversial transfer here. 60 million transfer from Barca to Real causes all this public stir up and everything. It's just craziness going on in the Spanish capital when this move was made. The other thing, this starts the Galacticos era as well, so you'll just start seeing the biggest names come through. This was like Florentino Perez's dream, was to bring all the big names through. I feel like this is one of the weaker home kits, just because I feel like this template like works better for other teams. To me, it just doesn't seem like a Madrid template. I'm still putting it wear it out, but I think it's the weakest ones of the home kits. Just my opinion.
Funny. It's so funny because like I almost like was considering dabbling in class, but I landed on beauty. I think this kit's gorgeous. I think this is like a prime vintage Madrid kit.
Okay. I guess
I really like this kit. Like
I just never think of Madrid. It is very clean. I just never think of Madrid in this kit.
I think it's above the wear it out, man.
I'll meet you at beauty.
Thank you. I know that took a lot, and I appreciate it.
It's called growth.
2001, 2002 is really funny because we're seeing the .com era, the .com boom start happening here with RealMadrid.com when they're between sponsors.
Yeah,
when they had to advertise, hey guys, the internet exists, by the way, and we have a website.
Hey, people didn't know that the internet existed, man.
No kidding. We do have Zidane joining this year, though.
Yes, Zidane comes in for a huge fee this year. Also, he has probably one of the best Champions League final goals ever. So one thing I will say about this kit, I also don't think that RealMadrid.com is like a full-time sponsor, I want to say, because the Zidane goal I'm thinking of in the Champions League final, there's no sponsor on that kit. So I don't know if that was like a full-time thing or they just did it for La Liga, but that goal is so like the concentration, the timing, and the freaking balls to do that in the final. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Yes.
The one that just goes straight up into the air. He just times it, whacks at it, top bins. Fucking fantastic.
He transferred to Madrid for 77.5 million euros in 2001. In today's dollar, that is over 136 million.
Oh my God.
After inflation.
Jesus.
And honestly, worth it.
Worth it. I will put it up in beauty because they did win Champions League.
Wear it out, because I think this is decent. I think you get a 1 bump. You get a 1 bump up.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't wear this out. That's why.
If they didn't have the RealMadrid.com, what would it be?
I think still. It's just this one is one of the most plain outings I think we're going to see in this entire episode when it comes to home kits.
Okay. All right. Fine. Wear it out. This is rubbish. This doesn't seem like a Madrid kit at all. It
doesn't. It seems like kind of odd. I'll put this in rubbish with you. I'm
also
not
the Real Madrid. The RealMadrid.com killing it.
Also, like, what's up here? Like, the sleeves for the Adidas kind of gets a little funky there.
I don't know.
I'm fine rubbish, too, if you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, quick glimpsing. This is probably the worst outing we're going to see
that's probably
the rest
it.
Of this episode.
That is probably it, but...
2002, 2003, just to add on to the Galacticos era, Ronaldo joins. This is where the fun really
VR9,
begins.
baby.
This is where the fun really begins.
Yeah.
This is like another, I guess, classic Madrid. I feel like we have to stop saying that.
This is class. This is absolute class. The Siemens Mobile is one of the more like stitched in my memory of Madrid kits.
Very iconic. It's hilarious how plain Jane it is, but how iconic this kit is. I don't know why. I think maybe it's just the talent on that team and the association.
There's something about this club that white is the plainest color ever, right? But they somehow make white work, and for some reason, this just yells like just pristine elegance. Also class. Wear it out.
Also class.
I just because I think of Ronaldo in this kit. That's why I'm saying class. I think of Ronaldo in this kit a lot. This is like I know we talked about Ronaldo in like the classic Inter kit like a few episodes back.
Let's go wear it out. Let's just
I'll spin for it. I'm willing to spin on this one.
The black jersey. All right, Pete.
Fuck yeah.
All right, Pete. I'm glad you wasted your win on this one. That's fine.
No, I'm not. 2 in a row, baby. Nah, this one's decent. Yeah,
it's decent.
I know purple. I know the purple is like a color that they go with a lot, but it just doesn't slap as hard as the other two. So moving to 03, 04, probably at that point in time, the quintessential like global superstar, David Beckham joins Real Madrid. I am also willing to put this in class too.
This is class. This is an iconic hit. We're really seeing the Galacticos start take off. Beckham had like a little bit of a rough time at first, and then once he got the gears going.
Yeah.
I mean, this team was so crazy.
This is, if you go back, I love the black and the gold outlines there. Mm-hmm. It's so with the numbering and the names.
That's what makes it. That's what I think really like sells this for me.
I think this is like the quintessential Galactico kit. I think of. I would say wear it out.
I think it's decent. I think it's a little kind of meh for me. This just looks a little dated for my taste. I don't think the colors are anything too crazy. This one's a little plain.
Oh,
Cool,
all right,
decent?
I'll give you with this one. Fine.
Cool, decent.
I'm cool with decent. That's fine. This is rubbish. Maybe dreadful. Actually, I'll put it in dreadful. I don't like this at all.
I don't think I'll go rubbish at most. I actually think this is decent. I don't hate this at all. I like this one more than the last one. This is decent. This is a decent kit. This is not rubbish.
Okay.
This is definitely not dreadful. That's
I don't know.
crazy.
I feel like for Madrid standards, this is pretty dreadful,
But this is wear it out.
But no, I in other episodes you have said I would wear that out for another team's kit that looks almost exactly the same like that. So that's all I'm saying.
That
there.
one. Yeah, whatever you say.
Whatever. That one.
2004, 2005. This, I fear, is another class.
Yep.
Looks fantastic. I mean, quintessential Galacticos Madrid.
It also looks
What
like
is
the Adidas stripes are like have a pointed edge at the end
Yes.
there, which is kind of nice. I like that. It's a cool touch.
I remember seeing that in other Adidas templates from past episodes. They also have this kind of cool little thing going on with the collar here. Looks like
Yeah.
there's some indents.
Yeah.
I mean, and then when they do the black with the gold trim on the name
So
sets,
good. So
it's
nice.
So good.
This is
one-
actually a better black kit, I think.
I agree.
So wear
I
it
think
out.
this is good. I'll put this and wear it out. This is good. I don't hate the blue. I kind of like it here.
No, the blue's good. It's blue's nice. We haven't seen like a blue like this.
We
It's
actually get
more
a
of
better
a- Cobalt blue.
Yeah, we get a better look at what the collar looks like because it kind of get lost. The details get lost in the white. This is cool. I don't know why I like it. I don't. Honestly, I'm kind of confused by it, but I think it looks cool.
It seems like it's like a ventilation system or something.
A little, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's decent though.
Yeah, I think so too. Doesn't slap as like the home and away.
2005, 2006. They finished second this year. Nothing too crazy. I mean,
young Sergio Ramos comes through from Sevilla,
Yep,
which is
he does
nice.
come through.
He was a left back then. He wasn't even like a center back. This was like long hair, like slick back, wore the headband. Sergio Ramos.
He played left back. He played right back. He played defensive mid a little bit. That man played everything in the back half of the field besides goalie. There's a game he might have played goalie for all I know. Maybe something for a quick one. But I mean, Ramos was just the defensive god. He was also an absolute shithouser.
Yeah,
I think it's a beauty.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you.
I think if there was something a little more substantial that happened this year, I could have bumped it up the class. But this is just a clean kit, man.
Yeah,
this is a better showing for a Navy kit this year.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. I agree. I think so too.
I think it's a wear it out.
Yeah, I put it wear it out.
I think this is also wear it out. I wish I had more photos here. It looks a little bit like reflective, like last season's third kit as well. I think this does a better job as well.
Yeah.
I think this is a wear it out though.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so we're moving on to 06, 07. So slight change to the sponsorship here. It's BenQ Siemens. I think Siemens obviously is a telecommunications company. I don't know what the BenQ part means, but
BenQ is like a technologies company, consumer electronics. Yeah, they still make products to this day. They're actually really well known for on TikTok. It's super viral. It's these like light bars that people put over their monitors. That's how like everyone knows BenQ because of the light bar. At least like our generation and like below. Interesting.
This kit is obviously going from the Team Geist template from that summer's World Cup. This is one of my favorite Adidas templates because I just love it so much. I don't know if it works super well on this Real Madrid kit. I don't want to say it's a beauty. I don't think it is.
It's a wear it out.
It's a wear it out. To me, it's a wear it out.
It's funny. This would be class if it was just Siemens and not BenQ. If the BenQ wasn't there and it was moved up, this is a class. Because I actually think it works really well with this template. The BenQ just really like takes away from it. I actually like because also it's blue on the name sets. So we have blue, we have purple. Like it's just a lot going on.
Yeah.
I do like when they do. I don't know why, because I feel like it shouldn't work. But the blue with the white and black, I don't know why. I guess feels very Madrid.
Yeah.
But even with this, I still think it's a wear it out. Do you know what this is? This FIFA award?
Was this maybe like one of the first times they were doing like the FIFA Club World Cup or something? I don't know.
Maybe. I've never seen that before. This is the only time I've ever seen that.
Yeah.
And like every episode, every kid I've ever seen, but we'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Team Geist template, I think it might be the best template. Like
it's to me, it's either that or the T9, the Total 90.
Those template. Are the two, and they were like competing at this time, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I think Team Geist has my heart a little more. I'm also more of an Adidas guy anyway.
Yeah.
I'm giving this a wear it out. It's on the lower end. It's not as high up as the white
I was going
one.
to say decent. I feel like it doesn't. If they actually used the real Team Geist like template for this and just did with the black, it would be easily wear it out, maybe a low beauty. I don't know. It's fine. I mean, I say, now I'm looking at it. I'm okay with the wear it out, actually.
Like, I think if you had this in your closet, you would rock this sometime. I also think
so.
BenQ works better here because I guess went with white, as they
Yeah.
should. It'd be crazy to do purple here. I'm also putting this in wear it out. It's the same
Yeah.
as the last one, but purple, but they also do the Team Geist template a little better. I actually like this more
Yeah.
than the away kit.
I agree. I like this better than the away kit because this is the actual Team Geist template.
I also love just like the lowercase v for the van.
I didn't realize that was a thing for Dutch players because there was a time when I wanted the Van Persie United kit and I'm like, why is the V lowercase? I thought it was like a knockoff or something.
Mm-hmm.
So we're moving to 0708 here. How do you feel about this collar? This is where I get thrown off. This collar is throwing me off.
In all the past episodes when we get to this, we always have the same discussion. I like this one, you don't.
Yes.
Or not as much. I like this one personally. I'm a fan of this template.
The collar is what's throwing me off here. I like the colors. The colors are fine. I'm good with the white. I'm good with the more kind of the light purple.
The name set doing the purple as well, I think, is really cool.
Also,
like this
new
collar.
sponsor, the B-Win as well.
Yes, this sticks around for a while. This is a very classic. Them and AC Milan when they had B-Win was always very good.
Yeah,
I like this. I like this collar. I like this shirt. This just feels like it's so perfect for the times. Like, this looks like it came out exactly the year it did.
It did. Yeah. You know what? All right. Where are you putting it then? I'll follow your lead on this.
I'm dabbling. I don't think it's quite a beauty, but this is a very high wear it out.
Yeah. All right. I'll put it wear it out. I'm with you.
This one did the one template I don't like, where it's like the snake that we
I see.
It hides it a little better, which is good, but I'm not. I think this is decent though.
Yeah, it's decent.
This is kind of fun.
I'm surprised. I don't know because I thought you don't typically like black and green.
I don't know why. You know what it reminds me of? It like reminds me of the like, and I shouldn't like it for this reason. But that classic graphic design is just like black flames with a green background, Monster. Yeah. I don't know. Like imagine this with a Monster Energy sponsor. It'd be crazy. I don't know. I kind of like
swap out the Real Madrid crest, put the Monster, or put like Amp Energy. It's like crazy. Oh my god, I could see it now. I still think it's decent.
It's decent. It's decent, but I kind of like it.
I don't know. I kind of like it.
I don't know. I kind of like it. 2008, 2009. Nothing too crazy happening this year. I really like this kit. It's their classic design. I'm throwing this in a beauty spot, I think.
I think so. You can't go wrong with just the classic white with the black accent marks there. Also, nice black accent mark on the collar. Very nice.
I think if we're still in the Galacticos era, this would go to class just for like the sheer aura of that era. But this
era from, I want to say, like 2006 through before Ronaldo comes, there's just like this weird period where the Galacticos are leaving now. So like
it's a bit of a lull, a slight bit. I
know
Zidane,
Ronaldo leaves, Zidane retires. Raul's getting older, Figo's getting older. He also might have left and went to Inter, I think, at this point by now. So a lot of those guys are like leaving.
And there's definitely there's clearly players that have come in that didn't end up longevity wise, like Robin, Wesley Sneijder, like. They didn't pan out as they should have at this club.
Again,
so
they love Dutch players. These 3 years they love Dutch players because
Van der Vaart,
Rafael Van der Vaart, Huntelaar, Klaas-Jan Huntelaar, fun name.
Huntelaar is such a funny one to know that he was on Madrid at one point. So crazy
because he was
Schalke legend.
Yeah, Schalke legend, Ajax legend. I mean, he was just like a young phenom type of player at this point. So like anyone would like sign him. Kind of like this.
I kind of like it too. I still think it's a high decent though.
Okay.
I don't know if I can drop this and wear it out.
Yeah, I think that like fuchsia blue at the collar and the piping is what kind of kills it a little bit for me. If it was like a shade darker, I would be more about it. I think it just pops too much.
I just think it's decent. I'm not quite sure what's doing it for me here, but it's fine.
Yeah.
This is decent. It's inoffensive. This is one of the...
I was going to say, I kind of like this black kit a lot, too.
Yeah?
I was going to say wear it out. I like how they did the Spanish flag, too, which is a nice little touch. I put it wear it out, in my opinion.
I'll go low wear it out because I can see... Yeah. I understand why.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to 2009, 2010. I don't know. What are we going to talk about with this one, Manoli? What do you want to
I
talk
don't know.
about?
I don't know. They made a couple of shifts, like couple like
Right?
it seems like the
Who
entire
did
Dutch
they?
Armada left.
Did they sign someone? Like I. Oh, that's right. I forgot. This is the year that they decided we're gonna fucking come back. They're like in like Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. You know, we're coming back for revenge. As a United fan, it hurt my heart to see Ronaldo leave. I didn't understand it at the time either. Too. I was young. I was like, why? Why would he leave Manchester United?
Why would you go to some other team?
Yeah, I just couldn't wrap my head around it like that because I'm so
Not
used to American sports and guys staying, you know, at that time in sports culture. But anyway, they bring in Cristiano Ronaldo for a then record fee of 94 million euros at the time. They also bring this other guy, Kaká, for 67 million as well. Benzema from Lyon, Xabi Alonso as well, coming from Liverpool. Just fucking stat. One of the probably best transfer windows, you could say. All of them worked out besides Kaká, which was sad, but Kaká's still a legendary player. I mean, I remember this kit vividly in some of the pictures because it's almost like a little bit of a mock neck in a way. Some of the Ronaldo kits, like you can see in that picture down there, it kind of comes up a little bit high on his neck. But I would say this is probably high, weared out, maybe a beauty.
I don't love this kit. The high neck, kind of like mock neck turtleneck, doesn't really do it for me. I don't love the yellow kind of like trim there.
Yeah.
This kit just doesn't. It's not for me. I don't think it looks very good. Yeah, like it kind of looks like an awkward fit to me.
All right. Okay, I can see that.
I think it's decent. I don't know if I can even like put it in wear it out because I know I wouldn't wear it out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to give you wear it out because Ronaldo does join.
We'll do it for Ronnie boy.
I'll also say this with because I guess love bringing up the inflation game. They spent almost 240 million in one window on just Kaká and Ronaldo.
Jesus, that's
crazy. It was 130. It would have been 137 for Ronaldo and about 98, just over 98 for Kaká.
God damn.
In today's dollar.
Jeez.
Obviously, that's not like you kind of got to take that with a grain of salt, but it is pretty crazy.
It's just wild. Like inflation numbers, just crazy.
This is a weared out. This is a better version of the one that I was very indifferent about in the early 2000s. I think this just like does a little more. I like this template more. I like the collar. Do we know what's going on with this little like stitching they have?
I don't know. I can't tell what it is. Nothing's really referencing it either, but it looks cool.
Not mad at it.
Not mad at it.
But yeah, I'd say weared out.
Yeah.
This also is a weird out for me. I think this is just a really clean. It's just like kind of like charcoal gray black
with the gold trim, which is nice. I like this.
Super clean. This stitching shows a little more. It might just be a patch. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I'm not mad at it at all.
No, I like this a lot. So moving on to 2010, 2011 here. This is very clean. It's very simple. They go with the nice light blue kind of accent for the Adidas stripes. Look at Ronnie looking so happy.
He looks crazy here.
This is where he was messing with the faux hawk haircut. Like he had the cool like modern mullet at the United when he was in United, and now he's like moving on to the mohawk stuff. Look at that, freaking buzzhead Benzema. They have this cool little design at the badge. It's kind of like a sunburst. You can kind of see it there. I say I
think this is class.
Okay.
I really like this kit. I think I love when they do, like, I actually like that they kept the black sponsor instead of going blue because I think it accents well.
Yeah.
I like when they do this, like, shade of blue with the kit, but I'm also a fan of this kind of, like, I don't want to call it a sunbeam kind of design around the crest. I think this is a super clean Madrid kit.
It is very clean. They won Copa del Rey, too, which was nice, you know, complimentary trophy there.
I think it's a weared out. I think it's a low weared out.
I like this, yeah. I like this too. The green accents actually don't hurt this at all. It kind of goes with it. I also like how they have like those sunbeam kind of still going as a theme here.
This is nice.
Yeah.
They do it in all three because this one's purple. I like this one more than the green actually. I think it's a higher weared out for me.
Yeah, I agree. I think the purple is better.
When Madrid does purple, I'm usually a pretty big fan of it.
Yeah.
I kind of like this one.
You don't say.
Kind of a fan of this one. I'm going to say it right now. This is Real Madrid's best kit of all time.
Oh, okay.
This kit's perfection. The white and gold on this kit. This is just such a classy kit. The gold trim around
That's
the
a nice
collar.
trim. That's a nice
It's
trim.
like, and it's like a bit of a metallic gold. Like it's reflective. I think the name set for these are very clean.
Ooh, I like that name set. That's a good name set right there.
Honestly, like I could go on about this kit all day, but it's really like the white and gold just work very well here. They have this little ventilation around the armpit actually.
Yeah.
And the gold trim peeks out there too. This kit's awesome, man.
No, I love this. This is one of the best Madrid kits. I always remember. No, I love the gold. The gold just goes so perfectly here with them. So, I mean, I agree with everything you said.
Man.
Absolute class. Probably number one.
This is the GOAT for me. This one's a beauty also
yeah,
for me.
This is a beauty too. I was going to say beauty.
It's got this pattern here. It's sort of like a repeating pattern in the details.
Yeah, I never noticed really that clean. Before. I like that.
This kit's awesome. This is such a good year for them.
It's also on a good like on-field kit. Now, this is a red kit. So, this is like I feel like the first time they've done red. I'm going to say. And the only time they've done red.
I think this is decent.
It is decent. I do remember that Ronaldo did I think it was in this kit. He did like this crazy like super powered like back heel that went through like nutmeg like two guys, like a defender and the goalkeeper, I want to say.
2012, 2013. Everyone thought it was going to be a flop. A younger Luka Modric joins the club.
Yeah, he was deemed the worst transfer in Real Madrid history at the time.
Wild how that pans out.
It's crazy now that he's now considered like one of the legends, which is awesome.
And it's sick because like he stuck it out. Like I'm sure like he had to fight for that. Maybe the coach just knew to like listen, like we know you're not useless. Like there's something there.
When you find the right coach, I mean,
change the name of the game for him.
Beauty.
I kind of think this kid's. I was gonna say class.
Oh, put it in class. Anytime you're up one more, I don't mind.
This is another super clean kit. It's not as good as last year's, but this is like I remember this coming out. I'm like, damn, that's because it has these subtle sort of reflective pinstripes in the details there. I really do like this sort of like turquoise bluish color in the trim. It just adds a little. It adds just enough. The name set is really cool.
Yeah, I like this a lot. 110 years too. Yeah, I mean,
it's just a nice kit, man.
It is. It's so nice. This is one of the also early ones I remember like Madrid wearing as well. So it's just I like the V-neck-ish collar too.
I'm also for the most part always gonna have a little bit of personal bias once we get around this like between like 2010 and 2014 because those are the years where I really got into soccer and I was like hardcore paying attention. So this is a wear it out for sure. I actually am almost like going to put this in beauty. I love this kit.
I'm cool with wear it out. I don't know if I like the highlighter green accent color on this one.
I kind of like it a lot. Is this a purple or a deep navy? I'm not 100% sure.
It's a purple, and I think that's why it throws it off with me. Like I feel like if they did a different color to accent with the purple, could have maybe done a little bit better. But that's why I like it and just wear it out. I wouldn't put it in beauty.
I'm fine with wear it out. This is definitely a preference thing for sure.
Yeah,
I think. I think it's funky because like we don't see a lot of green. We don't really see green from them. I do think this is clean.
I'd say put it wear it out.
I'm like low wear it out. 2013, 2014, they won the Champions League.
La Decima, baby. La Decima.
That's 10, right?
Yes.
Sorry, I don't speak Italian.
So they beat their arch city rivals Atletico Madrid. If we think about the context of Real Madrid, they live and breathe by winning Champions Leagues. I mean, I love this kit a lot too. I love the black. I love the orange accents. There's so many iconic goals with this. I remember like the Gareth Bale running out of the sideline by outpacing Marc Bartra and like the Copa. I want to say they won the Copa del Rey. I mean, there's a lot to love. I would put this in a absolute class.
This kit was class without La Decima. This is one of my favorite Madrid kits. I just love it's just so simple, clean, and modern. I think they could drop this today, 10 years later, and it's still as good.
Yeah.
This blue kit, beauty. I think this is one of their better outings for blue
Yeah.
kits. It's very simple. It's just kind of like muted, like textured blue.
Yeah.
But it also does have, it's hard to tell in these photos. There is a little bit of red trim, or I'm sorry, orange trim
Yeah.
that helps it out. The
I
super
do-
clean kit.
Funny note, not that it means anything, but I think what was hilarious about this kit is this was one of those kits where, because obviously you're like playing the full game, you could just see the whole, like, the sweat stains made this kit
Oh,
like,
for sure.
10 shades darker.
This is one
which
of those
was-
shirts.
Yeah, which was hysterical.
This is a beauty also. This is
a beauty.
great. This is such a great kit. I
Ugh.
remember this. This is like the painted name sets I remember on
Which
this.
is really,
I thought it was
which
kind
was
of
really cool.
it's funny. I remember not liking it. I thought it looked dumb, and every year it's like it grew on me a lot. I'm like, that's
I think they
actually
were
kinda
like one of
sick.
the first. These were like one of the first years that they did that, or one of the first teams that did that.
Moving on to 14-15, we have James, who did not work out, and Tony Cruz, who became a legend.
Yes.
Literally, like, so wild. Kicked out of Bayern because they said he was never going to be the main guy, and then he came to fucking
Yeah.
Madrid, and just, I mean, the rest is history.
I'd probably put this in a beauty. I don't think it slaps as hard as the first one, but or is this the pink? Is this the pink one? Oh,
yeah,
okay,
it's so
okay,
funny. I think
okay.
this is class.
Okay, never mind. I didn't know. I didn't think this. I forgot this was the pink one. All right, go with the. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with class.
This is class. It's the black
Yeah.
and white classic design.
Yeah.
I really like the kind of like half collar. Like, I know I criticized
Yeah.
the one, but this is just done better.
Yeah.
It's kind of like fake collar, but the light pink trim just adds just enough to it to really push it over the edge for me. This kit's awesome.
Yeah.
I think a beauty. I love this kit.
Yeah,
This
this
bright-
was interesting. No one ever saw Madrid in pink, and I feel like it was like one of those where you had to have to get used to it. You were like, I don't know, this is weird. This is different for Madrid standards, but it's like it's really kind of it has like a part in its in Spanish and Real Madrid history.
I like the detailed stripes here, kind of like underlying.
Yeah.
They went monochromatic with the badge to keep everything clean. I'm also a sucker for pink kits. Like, we know this.
Pink kits always hit. This
And
is
we're
absolute
going.
class.
Yep. Thank you. It is awesome. It's made by Japanese designer Yoji Yamamoto, may butcher the first name, who's known for his spectacular football product designs.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome, man. It's so fucking cool.
The dragons.
It's so cool.
Dragons
Also,
are
they
cool,
went.
man.
Dragons are sick, objectively speaking.
Yeah.
They also went a little higher. They brought it up a little bit to let the dragon really kind of show through there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like, it's so clean.
It looks great on field too. Like,
It does.
Oh my gosh.
That's a sick kit.
15-16, Madrid wins a Champions League. They actually beat Atletico Madrid again at the San Siro. I believe that one actually went to penalties as well.
They
I
don't lose
remember
the finals though.
they don't lose in the finals. I remember I was graduating college and I was mid graduation, and obviously, you were just sitting there waiting to get your diploma, going through the speeches. The fucking arena did not have any cell service, so I couldn't tell what was going on in that game. I just wanted to peek the ESPN app to see what the score was. Couldn't find out what was going on.
I can vouch for that because I was at his college graduation, and because I couldn't get service, I ended up falling asleep at his college graduation. So Pete was early with last name starting with C. After he got read off and walked across that stage, I just took a quick little hour-and-a-half nap. I'll put it beauty.
Yeah, I was gonna put
for
beauty.
winning. I thought it would be wear it out. Like, it's not decent. This is an interesting one because
It is an interesting one. I like
depending on the argument. Like, I could see someone putting this anywhere between like decent and class. Like, it's weird.
Yeah, because
I think beauty's the right spot though.
It was different. Yeah, I think beauty is the right spot because it's different. It's different than like just the typical black or the blue stripes that they've done in the years prior. To the away kit here, 15-16. This is a beauty. I remember Ronaldo threw it back. He did his classic Ronaldo chop and then bent one in the top corner against Roma in this kit. This was also gives me the sweat stain vibes where
Yes.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's the gray's tough. I do love this. It's just like the texture that they go with on this, but the monochromatic with the green highlights and this gray, it's just a clean kit, man.
Yeah.
I think this
Wear
is
it out.
decent.
I think
Wear
it's
it out.
wear it out because I like this. I think I know we
I'll go
talked
wear it
about.
out.
Yeah,
I'll go wear it out.
I like the colors. This is the blue that I kind of like. The navy and that blue.
This
Monochromatic
combo,
too.
this combo goes back and forth with me. It all depends on the execution. I'm not mad at wear it out though. And the monochromatic is definitely a big sell.
Yeah.
2016, 2017. They are La Liga champs and Champions League champs. They win the double. I mean, winning the double, it's class. I think it's gotta be class.
It's class.
It was a beauty before. I think it was a beauty before. I never really got down with the armpit stripes.
Yeah.
I definitely think it plays a little bit here.
Now, this is the one we actually need to put it in absolute class, because this is the one they did win the Champions League final in. They beat Juventus that year, and they thrashed them too.
Thumbs up for me.
Yep.
Nice. Thumbs up for me. I won't tolerate slander of my boy. I love this kit though.
I just think it's funny.
I was so high on the Morata train.
Yeah.
I loved Morata.
My joke is that I just think clubs use him as like a money laundering scheme or something, man.
This purple is just so clean. The monochromatic badge is awesome.
Yeah.
It's just word to Kingdom Hearts. It is simple and clean.
Shout out.
I think this one's rubbish though.
Yes, this is rubbish. This is the third kit that just didn't hit.
The it's like
I don't know what
the shoulders are just weird.
I don't know what the shoulder design is. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know.
I feel like you hit it and you get a power boost.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is not for me. Fucking dodgeball. This is their special kit made in collaboration with Parlay,
So
the Ocean Plastic Company.
Yes, this is where they make like everything out of plastic, recyclable, and everything.
I think it's decent.
What's actually funny about this though is that I've read this earlier. It was through a torrential downpour, so it looked like more see-through than it should have because it was raining. So you could just see these hot, sexy players just running in the rain. All right, so we're moving on to 17-18. Our boy Morata got sold to Chelsea for 66 million.
Send him. Oh my god, so funny,
anyway,
man.
So they won a Super Copa, and they also won the Champions League. So they won a double. Do we put this in class? I put it in beauty because I don't like the piping around the shoulder, but
I'm borderline willing to put it, and hear me out, and wear it out because I think this home kit's decent.
I think we put it in. I would put it in wear it out, but with the Champions League bump, we put it in beauty.
All right.
I remember what I think about this kit. I remember the Gareth Bale bicycle kick against Liverpool. I remember we were in Florida when your cousin was watching with us, who's a Liverpool fan, and he saw that, and just the freaking like life out of him just vanished. Like it was just
because the game was still on at that. The game was still on at that point, and then
it was 1-1 at that point, and then he pulls that freaking thing. Nothing beats the Zidane clip where he reacts to it, and he's just like, oh, it's just like couldn't believe it.
Filthy.
It might be the best like final goal I've seen. I'm willing to say decent.
Decent. I don't like the armpit stripes. This one isn't working for me like the other ones do.
Mm-hmm.
It's decent. It's fine.
It's decent.
Little Minecrafty for me.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like I'm not a big fan of anything that does like a pixelated design.
Low key, I like it more than the away kit.
I mean, the away kit's just plain. This one's a little bit more pizzazz.
2018-2019, Courtois joins from Chelsea. Really fucking us over there. That was sick. And Vinny Jr. joins. Honestly, bit of an off year for them.
Yeah, I mean, they came in third, surprisingly. Ronaldo leaves. This ends the Ronaldo era. He goes to Juventus.
This is a beauty.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just clean. It's just classic Madrid. There's nothing else to it. If they won something, it would have gone up in class, but it's just classic Madrid. Simple as that.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's a wear it out.
The black's nice. It's like this kind of charcoal gray, like kind of knight armor-ish black.
This is really a preference thing. It's just I don't love this style of collar ever. If it was a round collar, like round collar is probably my favorite. If it was that, I may have been a bigger fan of it. The return of the red. I like it more here than the original outing because it's just at least there's a little design.
I will put it in decent. I've said this before.
I'm fine with decent.
I've said it before with some of the other Adidas teams that have used this template. I never liked this template, and I think it's because I have PTSD when United did it. So that's kind of why.
2019, 2020, Eden Hazard joins this year. Some might argue, I'd say the second worst transfer of all time.
Second worst. I mean, I guess if who's the first?
Lukaku to Chelsea.
Oh, okay. You're going. Oh,
That's the
I
worst.
thought you were talking just Real Madrid in general.
No, I'm talking across the board. I think
Yeah.
I think it's Lukaku to Chelsea and then Eden Hazard to Madrid are probably the two worst transfers of all time.
Yeah, this is interesting. I mean, Hazard coming off like again, probably PFA Player of the Year as well.
Fantastic last
Like
season at
Chelsea was going on like a transfer ban, right? But this is invoking like that the kit from I guess what was that 11-12?
Yep. This
the-
is class.
Yeah, it's class. The 11-12 is I think arguably better, but this is like it's giving off the same vibes.
This is like a very clean modern take on it, I feel like. Not that like
Yeah.
it's not like that other kit. I don't know what it takes to consider vintage anymore, but this is just like a modern day retelling.
This is more sleek, I would
Yes.
say, than the other
A little more minimal.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually think this is decent.
Yeah, I agree. I like the texture on this. The texture looks kind of cool. I also like the boxy like numbers as well, which is kind of
Yeah.
nice.
I don't think I could. Yeah, like I wouldn't wear this out, but I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean?
Nah. Monochromatic badge, cool. I would say
They're
this is wear it out.
Really? Their third and away don't really do much for me.
I only think I would only put this in a wear it out
Or the
because
third and fourth, I mean.
the fourth is it's not rubbish. It's decent. I don't think
it's decent. This is the wrong shade of pink. I think it's rubbish.
All right. Yeah, I don't like the armpit design thing.
It's too. This is too. They went a little too high with the shading on the pink. This is where they hit dangerous territory.
So the reason I like this one is I always love just classic, clean. Like when they do a classic collar and a classic cuff design, that always looks good to me. So that's why I like it. I also like the color too. The color I'm cool with it. So that's why I put it wear it out.
I'm like high decent on it. I'll go wear it out for you. All right, 2020, 2021. I mean, I think this is a beauty. I think it's just a clean kit. I kind of like this high. It's kind of like a vintagey looking collar almost. But I really enjoy the pink accents on the side. There's a pattern on the stripes as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of this. I think it's super clean.
I'm not mad at beauty. It's not bad. I think better. It's
2.5 stars feels crazy.
I mean, I'm fighting between wear it out and I'm more leaning towards wear it out. I want to spin. I'm willing to spin on this one actually because I'm not a big fan of this one.
Let's rip it. Brother, I'm starting to think you rigged this shit. Let me just say, I'm starting to think you rigged this shit.
I didn't rig shit.
This is a beauty.
You know what's crazy? I don't even remember this kit. This is what's
I don't
wild.
either.
I don't remember this kit, but the design on this is very
so
nice.
good.
It's different. It's not Madrid doesn't do this.
It's very fun. I like this a lot. I wish this was their away kit. Their away kit is a repeat of their fourth kit, I believe, from the previous season.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why there's not good photo. Oh my god, there is good photos. This is the shit. Oh,
this is the human race Pharrell. I have something to say about this. I was thinking about this when I was looking at this kit yesterday. This reminds me of somebody who, let's just say, drew on the chalkboard that dragon and then took an eraser and smeared it. That's what this reminds me of.
It looks like your printer ran out of ink.
This is when I complained about the Pharrell human race shit like last time with Juventus. It's like, what are we doing here?
21-22. This was class before I even had to say they won the Champions League in it. I love this kit. This is one of my favorite Madrid home kits.
I like this one a lot. I love the blue.
It's so sick.
I love the orange. I love that the orange Adidas is there too.
It's inspired by, this is kind of cool, Plaza de Cibeles.
There we go. Good pronunciation. I'm happy.
It's the place where players and fans celebrate victories and their titles. Very fun. Mm-hmm. It's this orange is their lucky orange. This kit's sick.
I like the base layer design too. It has like this circular design right there, which is really good really cool. So with this, I'm feeling wear it out. I like this. I like the funky design.
I'll agree with you. I think it's weird. I think it's fun. I like the doodles. Not mad at it.
A little doodling there. Nice.
Better on person. It's got the high collar. Got a little bit of that high collar going. Some details showing through there. I actually like this a lot. I think it's a beauty.
Okay. You know what? I'm not mad at this. Like, these colors kind of pop. I like
these colors rock. There's a little bit of a pattern here. I'm not sure what exactly this pattern's supposed to be, but I like it.
I don't know.
But also the texture of this kit. It looks kind of like fabric-y a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it.
I see.
Dare I say class?
I mean, look.
They won a double.
Yeah. La Liga.
I'm putting it class.
All right, do it. Let's do it.
I don't even remember this kit. That's what's funny.
I don't feel like they wear their third kit as often because it's just like their home kit always goes doesn't clash.
This might be crazy. I'm willing to put the Y3 kit also in class. This is like their cleanest black kit I think they've had to date.
Better than the Dragon?
If I had to pick between the two, I think I'd pick this.
Wow. I'm still going
that's
Dragon.
A me thing.
But
I also really like the kind of like paint name set. It's very cool. It's very artsy. I like this pattern.
I'm not mad about this kit. I like this kit. This is a good kit.
I think they both can be class, no?
Yeah.
They can both be class.
They could both be class. Put it in there. So moving on to 22-23. So here they win the Supercopa, Copa del Rey. They actually only end up second this year. I like this kit. I would put this in beauty. I like the light purple, very good colors. The numbering is what's awesome about this because this is a very throwback numbering. This reminds me of the Galacticos, early Galacticos numbering right there. This is very, very clean.
Roberto Carlos.
Yeah.
I think this is kind of also a beauty.
Yeah, I like this. I like this feathered kind of design. It looks really, cool. It just kind of goes
sick.
Purple and black, underrated. I love purple and black.
Madrid and purple works for me like 9 times out of 10. So
yeah, this was a hard one. I was looking at this yesterday and I was like, where would we put this? Because
wear it out. This is actually this picture's a good. Yeah, this picture does a lot.
The texture design is what helps this. I feel like because if it was like, let's just say it didn't have like this textured like 3D design, and let's just say they just did the horizontal stripe instead. If it was horizontal stripe, it would. But because they do this kind of I don't know,
little vertigo.
Yeah,
I don't know how to explain it.
Little Andy Warhol-ish. I don't know. It works, but yeah, it's. But you said decent or wear it out.
I think it's wear it out. What I love is in all of these, it's like worn by the likes of Eden Hazard. I'm like, Eden Hazard played like nothing for Madrid. He cashed out for 5 years and dipped.
That's weird.
That's crazy. That's wild. That's crazy how that works out.
That is wild.
This is class.
Absolute class. I love this kit. This is actually one of my. I love this kit a lot because I love that they incorporated the black and gold accents here. Mm-hmm. It's so clean.
This was class before they won the Champions League. I want this to be clear.
Also,
this is such a good kit, man.
This is kind of underrated. The move that Adidas has done with just forgetting the Adidas underneath and just going with the 3 stripes.
Yes.
At first, I didn't think I was gonna like it, but it's grown on me.
Oh, I think it's so much better.
Yeah.
This kit's awesome. It's like, what else is there to say? It's class.
Good, good Champions League final. I mean, Dortmund.
They won their 15th Champions League this year.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It took them so long to win La Decima, right? They went like on a 10-12 year hiatus without winning the Champions League, and then in like the last decade, they've won 5.
Half of them. Literally half of them. I like this a lot. I think this pattern's really unique. It's very cool.
Yeah. Like a chain link, I don't know what a little bit. Is. The three stripes being 3 different colors is also very nice.
I always forget that detail. It's so sick. That makes it even better.
Yeah.
Very, very nice kit. You wear
it out. I think it's wear it out. I think it's wear it out.
It's just so clean, man.
I feel
going the dark. I like the RMCF on the collar a lot.
I feel like the monochromatic doesn't work as well for some reason.
I see what you mean, but I also don't know.
It's not bad. It's not bad by any means.
It's better than if they went with the normal crest, like the normal color crest. Though
I think I would have gone normal crest, but maybe a different color for like the Adidas and Emirates, maybe.
This is another Y3. That's nuts. I was gonna say beauty.
I will meet you at wear it out.
I'll call a spin for this one because I really
fair.
like this
That's
kit
fair.
a lot.
That's
this
fair.
was
I'm not big on this.
I really like this kit a lot. I think the design's really cool. I'm also a sucker for the purple. Damn, I'm gonna have to fight for this one. All right, how we feeling? Come on. Let's go.
Ah!
This jersey's sick. I'm also a sucker. I'm definitely a little biased. I like the Y3 brand a lot.
Yeah,
I really want the Y3 collection they did for the Japanese national team over this past year. I want everything that came out of it.
Oh,
it's also clean.
Y3 is nice. I don't really feel this kit for some reason. Just not vibing.
And now we are on to the year of our Lord 24 and 25 season, the current day. Class.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this in our La Liga episode. So this one, as much as I love this one, I still think this one is better. But what makes this kit was the houndstooth design there in the base layer. The
100%.
This is the first time they're not using an accent color for the first in like quite a while.
It's been a long time.
Which was to note.
What's really nice about these kits is the material is so nice. It's this really thin. It almost, do you know like your grandmother's like doilies, like that kind of interesting fabric? It's obviously not that, but it reminds me of that. It's this really thin, airy material. This jersey's so light. I've seen this one in person. Obviously, I'm wearing the third kit right now. This kit's awesome. This is like one of their cleanest home kits, I think. This beauty for me.
Yeah, because this invokes that 14-15 away kit, or the 13-14 away kit where they won the Decima. I actually kind of like this one better than that kit because I just like the design. The design gives me Champions League ball vibes.
I agree. I like this pattern a lot. The black, because it's like a reflective material, this black. It works with this like high res orange.
I like the collar too, the back of the collar there, like, which is nice. It's cool.
The name sets are pretty sick template this year for the font they use.
And for the last kit, take it away, Manoli.
I mean, we are ending this on an absolute bang. I got this yesterday. I think this is the best kit of the year. I don't think there's a better one to come out in 24-25. This kit is top three.
It's either that one or the Juventus one that they did.
Maybe this is literally, I would say, their cleanest away or third kit. This might be a top 3 kit in general for them. They go the trefoil, monochromatic, the RMCF pattern that repeats. This black, gray, and sort of like cream charcoalish color.
This is giving like Dior vibes.
This kit's incredible.
It's giving me Dior vibes, and it's very, very so nice.
I could chill over this kit for hours, but it's perfection.
It is. I couldn't have said it better myself.
And there we have it. This is the best club we've reviewed so far.
I mean, are we surprised? Are we freaking surprised?
We had a little doubts there. I was talking a big game before. You were like, you gotta pump the brakes a little bit, but I knew at least my memory was definitely in the last like 15 years. I knew that they were gonna make a comeback. I mean, I've never seen so many classes. This might be the most beauties. Even the decents are really strong.
I would say this. I mean, like the mid 2000s, it's okay. It's really like this last 10-year, 15-year stretch is where run. It's just like they barely had any misses.
Is this the first team with no Dreadfuls?
It might be.
It might be. And it's funny, like it's even like, to be honest, I said it to Pete on the side. I think 3 of the beauties I already regret not putting in classes, so it should be even more top heavy than it already is theoretically. Yeah. You know what? I'm just moving that one there. I'm passionate about that. The Tekka kit, their last Tekka kit. That one should have been there. I think we were I was a little scared about throwing it in there off the rip, but this is an outrageously good showing.
It is. Best showing by far.
I don't think a club in the world has better kits than Madrid. Fantastic outing. I love this episode. I've been looking forward to this one since we started this series. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you all so much for sticking around with us this long. And cheers, my friends.
Cheers. See you guys.